Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Or मैं हूँ खुशबू. Guys, we are reacting to a very special video today.
Yep.
This video might be a little bit longer than usual, but if you know, you know, guys. The birds were chirping outside. I was getting ready for my day and got a DM. Lo and behold, what is this DM, guys? I had the lovely Jimmy, big shout out to Jimmy, one of our amazing subscribers, was like, Kushbu, I think your voice is on this. And I was like, sorry, what? Like, what is this prank? Long story short, guys, we are in this video's music video.
Yeah.
That made no sense. We are in this music video.
Can you believe
We're not physically in it, but guys, I mean,
our voice.
Please let us just have our moment, because who would not be excited? Number one, I guess the Sidhu Moosewala banner is kind of what we first knew about, found out about. We're a big fan of his. And then one day, you know, you had Shusha Kahlon and we were like, who is this? You know, we listened to Game.
Loved it.
And, you know, because we started off as knowing Sidhu Moosewala, which I think is the case for most people, we were just like, what's going on here? We heard it. Obviously, everyone's heard our review. We think he's amazing. And we even said, you know, he could just have the song to himself. Like, he's so talented. We loved it. I remember we would be in the car, like literally going for drives to like Starbucks or something, and we would have Game playing all the time.
Really, really loud.
So honestly, we're not just saying this. It means so much. I actually DM'd him as well, and he replied, holla. And I honestly, I don't know what to say. So it doesn't matter how much of it is in there or not, but it just means so much that part of our review from our reaction is in this video. It's unreal. We love what we do. You know, we're obviously so busy doing our day job, but we're not going to stop this, you know, and it just means a lot. So thank you all so much. We also just got verified, you may notice. And yeah, we just hit a first million as well on one of our videos we did 5 days ago. So guys, we love you all so much. Stay tuned. We will do our very best to cover songs from different parts of India, different parts of the world as well. As you know, we've ventured, but this is such a special video to react to. And
so we played the song earlier. We stopped literally when our voice started, so we haven't heard properly what was said. We just know we're in it, and that's it. So yeah, this can be a first reaction to it.
Yeah, and we honestly mean that, because we heard it. I was like, what's going on? Obviously, I didn't believe it.
We saw the DM message.
And I was like, Ash, like, you need to listen to this. This must be a joke. And then obviously I was like, this is real. And we went on YouTube, saw that there was a full video, and we just stopped it, because it's not really fun otherwise if we're going to film it and we've heard it.
First reaction. So yeah, let's go.
Sorry guys, we literally got in our gear, as you can see, and we realized, so there's no subtitles in this, but come on guys, of course we're going to react to it. And in case you are new to our channel, we honestly listen to music from everywhere in the world. We have our favorites, and music, there's no language when it comes to music. You can enjoy it. So that's kind of what it is. But someone has kindly, I think it was Jimmy actually, kindly gave me an overview about what the song's about, so I do have an idea. So yeah, that's it really. Just wanted to mention that, so we'll talk about that after.
Shout out to Jimmy. Thank you. Here we go.
I'm a massive fan. I love it. I mean, I don't know him enough to be the biggest fan in the world, but Shooter Kahlon, it's the first time I heard him. And
honestly, Shooter by himself was fantastic. He's a really good artist. Give me goosebumps.
So weird.
Give me goosebumps.
It's so weird.
Let's hear that again. One more time.
It's so weird hearing yourself.
Let's go again. 3, 2,
rewind.
1. Let's go.
I'm a massive fan. I love it. I mean, I don't know him enough to be the biggest fan in the world, but Shooter Kahlon, it's the first time I heard him. And
honestly, Shooter by himself was fantastic. He's a
high
really
five!
good artist.
High five!
Give me goosebumps.
We're doing it again one more time. 3, 2, 1. Because after, the way they put that voice in afterwards, where it's just like, oh, it's very nice, and it just feels very like emotional already.
Guys, would you not do this if you were us? Come on.
I'm a massive fan. I love it. I mean, I don't know him enough to be the biggest fan in the world, but Shooter Kahlon, it's the first time I heard him. And
that was the first time we heard him.
Sound really posh.
He's a really good artist. Give me goosebumps.
That bit, really nice.
ਦੱਸ ਲੱਗ ਪਿੰਡੋਂ ਉੱਠੀਆਂ ਮਟੀਰੀ ਅੱਗ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਖਲਾਰੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਚੀਜ਼ ਖਲਾਰੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਐ
Yeah, we coming for you.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, we coming for you.
Oh, what's that from?
ਉਹ ਰੱਖਦੀ ਐ ਕੰਨ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਘੋੜੀ ਜੋ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਨੇ ਰੱਖੀ ਐ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਪੱਟੇ ਚ ਪੈ
Oh, I love the way he did that.
ਪਿਸਟਲ ਆਟੋ ਪੱਕੀ ਐ ਹਾਈ ਆਪਣਾ 5-9 ਇੱਕ ਲੇਬਲ ਯਾਰ ਸਟੇਬਲ ਫੈਸ਼ਨੇਬਲ ਕਦੇ ਸੀ ਸੁੱਖ ਜੋ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਸ਼ੂਟਰ ਅੱਖ ਬੁਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਖਲਾਰੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਚੀਜ਼ ਖਲਾਰੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਖੜਕੇ ਸੋਣੀਏ ਖੜਕੇ ਨੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੈਰ ਖੱਟਦੇ ਆ ਲੋਕ ਚੜਾਈ ਕਰਕੇ ਨੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੈਰ ਖੱਟਦੇ ਉੱਠੀ ਆਦਮਾ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਘਰ-ਬਾਰ ਠੀਕ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਰੇ ਹੁਣ
music is like changing.
ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਐਂਟੀਕ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜ ਗਿਆ
Yeah,
ਤਾਰੇ
yeah.
ਹੁਣ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਲੀਕ ਨਾਲ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਨੀ ਆਓ ਖੱਟਣਾ ਤੇ ਆ ਖੱਟਣਾ ਸੌਖਾ ਨੀ ਕਮੈਂਟਾਂ 'ਚ ਭਾਰਤ ਕੱਟਣਾ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਕੌਣ ਕਾਲੂ ਕਦੇ ਦੇਖੀ ਪੁੱਛ ਕੇ ਨੀ ਖੁਦ 'ਚ ਸਟੈਂਡ ਖਵਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਕੌਣ ਕਾਲੂ ਕਦੇ ਦੇਖੀ ਪੁੱਛ ਕੇ ਨੀ ਖੁਦ 'ਚ ਸਟੈਂਡ ਖਵਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਖਲਾਰੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਚੀਜ਼ ਖਲਾਰੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਰਨੀ
Hey nigga, what the fuck is you wailing about? Soon as I hit the sale, I'll be bailing out. And when I hit the streets, I'm in the rush. The ball
I love that in the background.
nigga. Fuck y'all.
ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਐ
Yep, very,
Oh
very,
my.
very nice.
So guys, as usual, I mean, one thing that really stood out to me is that this time it was a lot more upbeat and like oomph compared to Game just had like a bit more of like an emotional side to it. I feel like it was a little bit slower basically, but just by way of a bit of I guess context, the message that I got from one of our subscribers was that this song is about his life journey and the help that he's had from his near and dear ones, so his friends, Sidhu Musewala, and you know the fact that when he does come out with his tracks then it's going to be with a bang. So we've had like a mini translation in terms of the song overall, but I mean, what can I say? It's so catchy. The music, the beat. I like the fact that the beat wasn't always the same throughout. It kept changing. There were parts where, I'm not even going to try myself, but there were parts where it was a bit slower and you heard the, it was like really slow. I think that was the bit we looked at each other, we're like, oh my gosh, that's so good. It was really powerful, and the way it was done, it was quite a simple music video, if you know what I mean. Like there wasn't too much going on. And I guess he was the center of attention throughout the whole thing. But if you look at what the song is about, then it just makes complete sense. So it was just super catchy. And he needs to make more music. Shooter Kahlon, make more music. You disappeared for too long.
His voice is very powerful.
Yeah.
It's very powerful. It's for me, like Sidhu Musewala's voice, very distinct, very powerful. He needs to make more songs. This is the perfect follow-up song to Game, the first time we heard of him. But we want to hear more.
Yeah.
And we want to hear more. Now, really, please, if anyone's listening to Tommy's group, capitalize on this moment and release more songs.
Yes, definitely. Of course, he's still fairly new in that sense as well. Go and support the fairly new channel. Go and hit like, subscribe to the channel, and then we can stay tuned for what's more. What I would also love to see from Shooter Kahlon is I'd love to see some sort of collaboration with a singer.
Yeah.
Because that would be a nice little mix, I think, as well, and something different. But apart from that, this is so catchy. Music has no boundaries. We're surrounded by, honestly, I have so many friends and family members who listen to music from different parts of the world who don't necessarily understand the language as well. And if I'm going to say something, especially at the moment it's a Shooter Kahlon song, is that honestly, don't be surprised. Like your music, it'll be like wildfire. Honestly, people listen to music from everywhere nowadays, and it's a beautiful thing. And this is something that I think can be shared, and I know some people that will enjoy it. So,
but another thing as well, including a reaction channel at the start, our review, not just us, but a reaction channel,
shows the
was a
humbleness
big
as well.
shout out to the reaction ecosystem, and just gives validation to what we do, because we're doing this as first like, you know, it's feedback from the public on what we think. It was just nice to hear that, and nice to be included in the song as well. And yeah, it was just a big shout out,
which we didn't
which is very
expect.
nice.
Yeah, and it is really nice. I think for most reactors, you know, more, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but it's usually a hobby, isn't it, having a channel like this, because there's a lot of limitations, as you all know, with how it works with copyright and so on. But it honestly means so much. It was a massive surprise. We meant what we said on it. I mean, as you heard, I was very honest on it because I didn't know much about him at that point. And, you know, I must say this, that there's a handful of Punjabi artists that I'm aware of, but he's going to be someone who will make everyone run for their money because he will do really well, and we're enjoying it. And as far as I'm aware, I think this has been trending at number 2 in India. He's killing it. He's doing really, really well. And his mentor, I'm assuming, Sidhu, is probably the best person as well, but him standalone by himself is doing really well. So yeah, that was really fun. It was
share this video, not our one, share the original video, and us if you want.
You know what, I said this to Ash earlier, yeah, this is so lame, but can you imagine, like, now, because our voice is on it, I was just like, isn't it so weird that people are going to be listening to this song and we're there right at the start? And I just said something really unlikely to happen. Like, imagine we're like driving and then there's a red light.
That's so weird.
We turn around, someone's
so
playing
weird.
the song, and then we're like, hey.
Well, even
That's
1.7
me.
million people have viewed this at the time of recording this.
Yeah.
Have heard our voice.
Yeah,
now,
and I'm
which
sure
is
everyone,
crazy.
you need to just let us have our moment, because I think anyone in our position would just be like, sorry, like, what is going on? Is that me? Is that us?
Crazy. It's crazy.
Is that Ash? Like, it's just absolutely crazy. So big shout out. Thank you so much for having us be part of this. I hope you've enjoyed our video, I guess.
Yep.
And apart from that, this was fun. This is entertaining. It will be played again, and we'll definitely be sharing it. But thank you so much. And thank you, I forgot actually, to everyone who has shared their like words to me saying, I think you and Ashwin are in this. And I didn't believe it at first, but thank you to everyone who's been DMing me about it. Big shout out to you all, and all of our subscribers, new subscribers. Stay tuned.
Shooter, give us more music. We'll speak to you next time. Bye.